All right, shalom, shalom. We are back. We're going to our second aspect this morning concerning the essence versus the stench of the daughters of Zion. So I wanted to read Genesis 6 because that was definitely a time of defiling of the daughters of Yah to the point where, Yah expressed a concern to Yeshayahu concerning the daughters of Zion. And so in my talk yesterday, I was speaking with the daughters of Zion last night, that's here in Straightway, Kansas City, because there is a output. And as a shepherd, truly, I'm going to tell you this, there's a lot of you all I see at feast, a lot of you when you express your concerns to the shepherds and the elders. And, even, as I think on myself where some of the daughters of Zion had expressed to me, and I have discerned, you are able to discern the hurts. You are able to discern the lack of wholeness, that dwells in their confines because they carry these things around. You are able to see it. If you are a man of discernment, you are able to see it. And so, it really urges me as a shepherd and as a brother, as a man, to when I see these daughters of Zion, to see why are we still in these states? What did Yah see that caused him to say these things concerning the daughters of Zion? Why did he refer to these things as a stench or a reproach or a shame? All right, so we're gonna get into some of these things this morning. So we're gonna be coming out of Isaiah chapter 3, but we're gonna read out of the Tanakh. But before we get there, I want to point some things out because this is for you, whom are the brethren or the men of Yisrael. All right, so let us look at Yeshayahu, the Tanakh. All right, I got this JPS Tanakh, and it actually reads, all right, from right to left instead of left to right. All right, so that's how we got. So we're gonna start. We're gonna read out of Yeshayahu, and I want you to read verses 1, and you will flip this way. All right, you're gonna read verses 1 through 5. All right, 1 through 6 actually.
The prophecies of Isaiah, son of Amos, who prophesied concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and the reigns of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh has spoken.
Stop. You hear this? All right. Y'all calling heaven and earth, all right, to witness this word. Let's go.
I reared children and brought them up, and they have rebelled against me.
Y'all hear this? I have reared children and brought them up, and they have rebelled against me. Yahweh, the Father, Abba, Baba. You hear this, Demoran Gate? How could you rebel against me? I'm your dad. Do you hear that, bro?
An ox knows its owner, and an ass its master's crib. Israel does not know. My people takes no thought. All sinful nation, people laden with iniquity, bride of evildoers, depraved children. They have forsaken Yahweh, spurned the Holy One of Israel, and turned their backs on him. Why do you seek further beatings, that you continue to offend? Every head is ailing and every heart is sick. From head to foot, no spot is sound. All bruises and whelps and festering sores. Not pressed out, not bound up, and not softened with oil.
Now stop. That's verse 6.
That's 5.
It's 5? All right, go ahead.
Not just verse 5.
This is finishing up. Those 6. Yep. All right. So what I want to point out in Yeshayahu chapter 1, verse 5, it says, why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. First of all, no, he was in this instance, he was talking to the whole nation, the whole of them who are his people, saying that you don't give concern to him. So in that, then that means that because y'all have set up leaders, he set up them that's supposed to lead. And here he expressed out his mouth that the whole head is sick. Turn to chapter 3. All right. Now, all right, so we're going to read chapter 3, starting at verse 1, and we're going to read down to verse 5, all right? Verse 5 ends there. All right, so here we reading out of this JPS Tanakh, all right, with this Hebrew English interlinear, all right? JPS Tanakh, chapter 3, Isaiah. All right.
For lo, the sovereign Yahweh of hosts will remove from Jerusalem and from Judah prop and stay, every prop of food, and every prop of water, soldier and warrior, magistrate and prophet, augur and elder, captain of 50, magnate and counselor, skilled artisan and expert enchanter. And he will make boys their rulers, and babes shall govern them. So the people shall oppress one another, each oppressing his fellow. The young shall bully the old, and the despised shall bully the honored. For should a man seize his brother, in whose father's house there is clothing? Come, be a chief over us, and let this ruin be under your care.
Now stop. So here again is expressed. You see everybody named. Who did it name? It named everybody that would be a part in ruling and leading a nation. Did it?
It did.
Yes, sir.
So when the whole head is sick, so is the daughters. You see that? Are y'all listening? So this is why we trying to set order. This is why some of you all as daughters, see what happened to some of you all still have this old adage flowing through your mind on how you grew up. So guess what? It's trickling down to your daughters. And you don't even see it. I see it. It's already growing. It's already being groomed in them. And I'm trying to say a sound word to them, so y'all don't come up and be disturbed. I know what I got to do. Before my young daughter become an age, I got to make sure she understand her worth and understand her value in submission and in meekness and in quietness. You watch your daughters. You watch their aura. Y'all watch them. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
And if they don't match up with what I just said, then guess what? Look, the spirit, the fruits of the spirit is a measuring reed. You got to keep that land beside you, and you got to keep it laying beside your daughters. Do y'all hear me online? You got to make sure you keep that lined up, because here it is. We can really talk about what we want to talk about. So in actuality, the We're going to read verse 8. All right, I'm going to read it out of the KJV because now I'm getting ready. I got to point out something. All right. And as I get ready to point it out, I want to go back and I want to bring to mind a few things. Josh, I want you to go to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 10. See, because this is what you got to understand about the whole premise. See, Yah had looked at us. He called himself a husbandman. Did he not?
He did.
And a husbandman do the choosing. Do you understand? Remember I talked about this last night, daughters? See, remember I said, as I look at you all, I can see the essence of what type of woman you could be, what you should be, but then I see where you're missing because you had not yet come into contact in your mind, or you have not yet laid hold of those principal things that would cause you to become fully and holy as the essence of the daughter Zion that you could be, that you should be. See, when a man find it, he know when he find it. That's why the word say a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and he obtains what? From who?
Yeah.
Because you found someone that's going to cause you to walk in the wholeness and the fullness and that's going to help you accelerate. Well, look where I got accelerated to. I wasn't a pastor before I met Sister Gab. She lined up. Because I can tell you, it helped take me to where I was. I wasn't thinking about church. I just had a few things, a few requirements. Y'all know what that is, right? Do y'all know? What other requirements do men have for y'all when they meet you? Watch, I'm sure to you in Isaiah. Watch. If you don't know, I'm sure to you in Isaiah. Y'all know? Do we know? Abigail, you know? See, y'all think it'd be like, oh, you see, y'all be thinking it'd be like a long life getting ready to happen. Oh, my thoughts would be like this. Your stay was very limited. This was going to happen real quick, and I don't know when the next time I'm talking to you. We just talking truth. Is anything wrong with that? No. We're going to read Isaiah 1:8, but we can read Deuteronomy 32:10. Then we got to read Zechariah 2:8 so that I can show you something about the choosing, because one day you're going to be chosen. You hear me, Adiah? See, Daddy love you. And I don't know who can love you more than me except Yah. But somebody going to presume that they going to think they can love you more than I can. I'm going to just play my role. I'm Daddy. You know, so one day somebody going to choose you, Jordan? They're going to ask your dad. Do you know that? Oh, it's already people thinking. I believe me. I know somebody thinking that when past Corey daughter get old enough, I'm going to ask. It's got to be. Right? Mm-hmm. I know, Sister Jazz. I get it. Deacon chose you, didn't? So I think about that all the time. I chose Dimitri daughter. I remember sitting down there, sitting with him, talking to him. And I already had in my mind, this is what it is. I ain't really coming to here to know or nothing else. So I get it. Somebody don't come to me like, that's the one. Or is it? All right, so y'all listen to this. Let's go. Deuteronomy 32:10. Let's go.
He found him in a desert region, in an empty, howling waste. He engirded him, watched over him, guarding him as the pupil of his eye.
Now, so in the scriptures version, it said that he were the pupil of his eye. All right. So let's listen to the KJV. He found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. Talking about Yakao. Y'all hear this? That was Deuteronomy 32:10. He was the apple of his eye. All right. Now we're going to go to Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8.
For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
You hear that? He sent you to the nations that spoileth you. And he that touch you touches the apple of his eye. Now let's go back to Isaiah. Then before we start, we're going to read Isaiah, remember, 1:8. All right, we're going to read Isaiah 1:8. All right, but before we read it, let me bring up the point that I want to make so we can get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, so in that, when you refer to somebody as the apple of your eye, what do you think it is, Sister Heidi? What do you think it is? It's something that they see that they just like you all the way in there, right? What you gonna say? They're precious. What do you think, Jasmine Tina? You have a great adoration for them. Y'all hear this? See, that's what people do. See, when your essence is right, young men see, they say, you know what? Oh, I didn't watch Jada. It's like I hear the brothers when they come to me at the feast. Pastor, who is this sister? I kind of watched her. And either they say one or two things. I kind of noticed this about her. Is that how she is? She kind of... Yeah, you right, brother. She is. Stay back. Or, yeah, you spot on. That's her. And what I need to do, Pastor, to? This is what you need to do. And then we deal with it. Then we bring it into fruition. Then that's how Sister Bree and Brother Kabir got together.